This is the House of Parliament where men and women have sat for decades, making decisions that would affect all our lives. Do they really work in the interests of the people or themselves? They sit at the round tables, trying to decipher which way to turn. Is it left or is it right? Have the people benefited from those decisions? Our people have suffered for far too long. Change should not be a figment of the imagination, but reality. Every boy, every girl, every man, every woman are equally important. The market vendor joyfully sells her produce. The fish vendor skillfully uses his cutlass to cut the fish. Keep on working. Let your smile be your motivation. Build a community of brotherly and sisterly love. Don't give up on your dreams. Surround yourself with positive thinkers. Think big and keep on moving. Keep pushing the envelope. Yes, push that envelope until you have succeeded. You may have made many mistakes, but that is no reason to stop. Don't you dare give up. Get ready for that overflow. Get ready for that breakthrough. The overflow is coming. Showers of blessings. Stay cool. Stay calm. Stay collective. Ride the rough waves of life. Hold on to that rope tightly. Just keep working. Keep moving. Keep believing. Self-motivation. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Lies and Deceit. How was your day today? It was a very cold and rainy day. What did y'all do? Did y'all have some hot coffee? Or did you have some hot chocolate? Or some of y'all, did y'all drink beer? And some of y'all drink beer like water. What did y'all do? Well, it was so cold and it was raining. So what I decided, I could not get Kentucky and I could not go to Van Turkey because it was raining so much and so cold. So I decided to do fig turkey. So since they're asking us to eat fig, I decided to do fig turkey. So, you know, this is a new, I think this is a new dish, fig turkey. So please introduce yourself to fig turkey. And the fig turkey box is on the wall. So, you know, I am making fig turkey for sale. I am making fig turkey for sale. So if you would like fig turkey, if you would like fig turkey, check out So. I'll give you the recipe and we will have some fig turkey. So Kentucky and Van Turkey and St. So again. So please place your order for your fig turkey. And just message me in my inbox and tell me you want some fig turkey. And we are going to send it for you. This is my contribution. I will not charge you as expensive as Kentucky, but my fig turkey would be reasonable enough. Hope you like the fig turkeys. Yum, 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 yum. Fig better. Fig better too, no? Oh my God. Oh my God. Good evening, all of you who are telling me good night. Let me shout some of you. Lucia said her day was great. She ate green fig and backs. Nice. Hi, Erwin. Hi, guys. Mandy. Hi, Margaret Taylor. Marvel. How are y'all? Annette. Hi, Martin. Martin said he had a corona bear. Yeah, Martin. Sounds like you. Hi, Natalie. Natalia, how are you? Oswald, how are you, darling? You good? Hi, Eva. Chauvin. Good night, Carrot. Valen. Good night, my people. Hey, let me tell you what's happening. It's gonna be a cool night. It's gonna be a good night. You're gonna laugh a lot. Let me tell you, this little lady, I am 5 feet something, and these people, this little lady, somebody saw me and say, oh my God, this little lady they're afraid of. Oh my God, yes, this little lady, they are literally going off the bed. And I am very happy that people are catching the flow. People are realizing not to be afraid. The people of St.Lucia, whether you flubber, whether you labor, whether you nothing, you start speaking the truth and realizing that we have to do what we have to do. So what is happening today? They took a part of my burial service for Richard Frederick. They took it and they did a video. They did a video depicting, when I said, if this Prime Minister is a jackass for not understanding how the banana industry works. I have said to them, I have copyright on my lives. You think I will come here with all my intellectual property to do a live and then for people to just do what they want? So today they went in a frenzy. Okay, we can turn down the music now. They went in a frenzy today because I came here last night. Let's put that on the. I'm gonna shout my coffee lovers in a while. I love you. I'll shout you in a while. But let me show you. When I came here last night, I never ever come here to lie on people. I present the facts. So much so, I had a call from overseas. And the person said to me, I have always tried to understand bonds, but the way you explained it last night was a home run. Thank you, miss, for listening and for at least explaining to us, and I understood. So this thing you see I have there concerning the amount the agricultural sector, remember I said to you, the agricultural sector and not bananas, not fig vet. The whole package is only 2 point something. This is nothing when you look at the bigger picture. So I presented the facts to you, and the SLP hacks went crazy. They went cutting a video showing when Primus Hutchinson was asking the Prime Minister about bananas, and they put some other things, and they put Pete talking, and they put me in the center. Hello, I have warned you all already that I have intellectual rights to my life. I'm not doing anything like Powell Bon La Oui. Right? I ain't doing anything like that. So they went and they had a frenzy. Now what they do? They post it in their private groups. They post it there. I think they must be shared out how many times? Over 20 times. Every time they post my video, Facebook would send it to me and say to me, tell us what you want to do if you want to take action. Of course I'm going to take the damn videos down. You're trying to make me look bad. Let me tell you, y'all have finally met your match. And according to somebody, it's this little lady, 5 feet something. Not tell you my head. 5 feet something, right? That have them going mad. I always say, and this is what the person was saying, I always say, if you want to come for me, come intellectually. If you come with any other crap, I am not going to take you on. I am not going to take you on. So this is what they do. Let me tell you, I plotted them. I plotted with them like a fig vet last night. So all of them are losing their mind. We see now everybody that's sharing it because, hello, you think I would invest my money to come here to a live and just let it disappear? Are you all mad and people just take now? I said it's okay because anybody who posts it, Facebook sent it to us, and I'm saying, well, anybody who use it, cut a piece, like for instance, No Chill, he screen recorded it and he shared it on his page. We got the notification. However, he posted it when I was giving Frederick Mapui about the panty, right? And that's fine. I laugh at it because he is a page, whoever runs this is a page that, is a jokey page. So I'm fine with that. I'm like, I'm not going to take this down. But the labor hacks, you were warned. Leave my lives alone. Y'all are losing ground. People, we are winning the war. We are winning the war. And let me just give you a piece of breaking news. Why? Breaking news. I have a queen counsel from another country, and I'm on board with him. We are going to challenge. We are going to challenge what Philip J. Pierre did, making Ernest Hille Deputy Prime Minister. We are coming out. We are on the offense. We are not on the defense. This government is losing ground, and I love the vibe. There is a momentum on Facebook. There is a serious momentum. The Opposition United Workers' Party, they are gaining ground. The momentum is ridiculous. Serious momentum, and that is an Uncle Jas. I am really hoping that I will hear that you have a conference, if it's not tomorrow, a press conference tomorrow or Thursday. Y'all have gained ground. Oh, the ground has shifted. Let me tell you, the ground has shifted under this government. The ground has shifted. They are losing ground. The momentum is with the opposition now. This government losing ground. Because you know why? They're attacking me. Because when I come here, I don't come here to lie. Now, I can't leave my coffee people, my people that support me, I can't leave y'all out. Tonight I'm going to show y'all things and y'all going to laugh and have fun. Last night I really gave y'all some intellectual work. So, I going easy tonight, but tonight I hitting hard. Okay, so my girl Marilis, before I came on, bought me coffees, and she said, all the way in London, Marilis, go and sleep. You'll watch it in the morning, baby. Sometimes I know you have work to go to. So Marilis say, you make me so proud of you, so the more wood they put in your fire, the more you spark instead of burning. Yeah, she is so right about that. And then James Marshall became my member. Thank you, sweetie. And James said, doing a great job, Sohria. Listening from Brooklyn every time you're on. Thanks, James. Love you. And someone bought a coffee, and the person said, the Iron Lady, I salute you. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. I do. When people like you, people like y'all, when you leave those messages from it, make me feel like going. Okay, so I am reading. I haven't read my coffee messages from Friday and Monday, so I have to acknowledge people. And someone bought me some coffees and said, Happy New Year, sis. Keep up the good works. I will, darling, I will. And Elsie Dantes bought me coffees and said, keep up the good work. I will, sweetie, I will. Okay, and let me just go down, to try to acknowledge my people, because without you, I don't have a show. And I always appreciate my people. Okay, my girl DB, as always, never fail, bought me coffees. Jacqueline Moses, thank you. Someone else bought, and so many people. I have to read some messages before people throw rocks at me, certain people. Concerned Lucian said, let not your voice be silenced. Your voice is the voice of the people. The voice of the people is the voice of God. Power le pep, c'est Powell the deer. Thank you, my miserable concerned Lucian friend. And he said, it was an aha moment. He said on, I think it was supporters of the United Workers' Party, he said, when everybody's saying, oh, take the high road, whatever, he said, no. Sometimes you have to roll in the mud like a pig and fight. And when you finish, go and bathe. I love that statement, Martin Norville. Absolutely love it. Because I am happy that the United Workers, supporters, and everybody else, SLP, UWP, whoever you are feeding off my energy. Because what I realize, when the St. Lucia Labour Party is in power, many people are afraid of them. Many people are cowering for them. Someone else bought me coffees, and this person just put their initials, excuse me, CP, with God as your guide. Thank you so much. You people are so wonderful. And then someone else said the cremation was fantastic. And not drinking coffee tonight, sipping champagne instead. And I agree with you. Thank you so much. And someone also bought me coffee. And the person said, just want to commend you for your outstanding performance. May God give you the fortitude to fight for the people and voiceless. I have never seen such a thing. A MP bent so low to a citizen, a man with no class. Lucians really are blind to be listening and supporting all these lies from this government. Stand up, stand strong. I, as a woman, standing with you. God bless. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Okay, and okay, let me just read some more there for you. And ZMD said coffee is legal. Very true. Coffee is legal. I am not going to prostitute myself or bomb or sleep with ministers or do that with them. Hello, this is why they can't stand me. Medboard are you? Kali Kanai bought me lots of coffees. Is Kali my good friend's son, wife, or somebody? Which is Anna, I don't know, but thanks. And Effrey, my good little friend, she said WAR, war against Richard. And my friend Kurt said, you are a phenomenal woman, keep doing what you do. Okay. I have to acknowledge y'all because let me tell you, you people, when Richard went and said all those nasty things about me, yeah. And also, Mr. Mangal, Timothy Mangal, bought me coffees and said, keep up the good fight for the people. Thank you, Mr. Mangal. Love, appreciate the coffees. Someone else bought me lots of coffee and said, the future is female. Tuned in as usual from California, speak your truth. And then someone else bought coffees and said, never give up. No, I'm not going to give up because at the end of the day, when you see you getting big shots from all over, wanting to help you in your fight, you know you're on the right track. And somebody bought coffees again and said, keep up the good work. Thank you so much. I have to acknowledge you all. At the end of the day, like for instance, Samantha bought me coffees and she said, keep up the good work. Thanks, Sam. You understand? Imagine people want me to come on the show. Stanio, my good little friend, Mr. FBI, all the way, is one of my first supporters. Maximilian Lawrence said, fighting the cause I am. Okay, thanks, John, for the coffees. He bought coffees. Someone, DB again, she said, I'm sorry, but I curse a lot. I'll not tell you what she said. Oh, Lord. And let me see. And for instance, like I tell you, I am not here to act like I'm bigger and better than anybody. Yes, I'm explaining a lot of things to you. I will not come on this show, for the people who write nonsense under the live, I will not come on the show with coat and tie, with all kind of things, pretending that I am bigger. I am bigger than the people I'm speaking to. I need to relate to the people I am speaking to. So when I come with my spaghetti dress, is how I feel. I'm dealing with my people. I'm giving them the intellectual knowledge. When you see I dress how I want, this is how. I am not going to put telling me be professional. I am not going to put tie and all kind of magic. I need to connect with my people. And this is why politicians fail. They believe when they put coat, tie, and that's when they're naman. I same level with my people. I talking to my people. I need to do that. I am looking for no clout. The clout is in the information I present. And Ma bought me coffees, and Ma said, that's from my two people. I will not mention their names again. These twins always buy me coffee. Thank you for being such a kind and thoughtful voice when we needed it most. And she did put it. Moses and I are truly appreciative of you, of all you're doing. Thank you. And May and Moses, thank you. Love you. Love you. And someone went and buy a lot of coffees, and this person say, coffees for my super talented. Not for me, they buy it. Huh? They're not buying coffees for so again. The person said, coffees for my super talented whiz son Akeem. Thanks for your spectacular production. You make us viewers feel royal. Thank you so much, my darling friend. Okay, and more coffees, more coffee. Somebody bought coffees and say, woman strong. Yes, I. Okay, Valerie Lubin bought coffees and you know, she didn't leave a note, but we appreciate you, Val. We do. So many people. I have to acknowledge y'all. I am not bigger than anybody. All right? I dare with you all in the struggle. Okay. And I got another message, a message from this message is from Aisha, And Aisha said, because you are strong, intelligent, caring, eloquent, and unafraid woman, I join the rest of St. Lucian people in saluting you on your trailblazing show, Lies and Deceit. Thank you very much, Aisha. Greatly appreciated. And then someone else bought me lots of coffees, and this person say, here we go. Sending on behalf of Essie, coffees from Essie for all you do. For who you are, I will be forever grateful. From Essie with love. So don't expect me to come here with coat and tie and act like I'm bigger than the people I am talking to. We all in the struggle together. And then I got lots of coffees from Mario. Mario said, stand as the brave. Your commitment to your country and its people are unparalleled. For this, we say thank you for being unafraid of the many bullies that seek your head. Oh, yes, they do. We, the St. Lucian people, stand with our Soso. Hashtag let Soso speak. Thank you so much, Mario. Greatly appreciated. So, my people, tonight, let us get into the boxing ring. Because I want to show you what you are dealing with. We are dealing with the media of St. Lucia tonight. But before we go there, I got a message before I came on, and apparently certain sectors of the ministry of the government have not been paid. Somebody messaged me to say today they were supposed to get paid, but they haven't got paid, and that's people from Sir Arthur Lewis Community College. So I need to know what Philip J. Pierre is doing. When Alan Chasney was there, he was able. You see, good for some of y'all, you know. You all know me. I will tell it to you as it is. Good for some of y'all. Y'all had a good prime minister, and what did y'all do? Y'all voted him out for fig vet prime minister, supplanted all to eat fig. You know, right now, people are messaging me and telling me we haven't gotten our salary. So we have St. Jude's, we have Sir Arthur Lewis Community College, and we have other places who have not received their salary. So I said to the person, do you know when you're going to get your salary? The person said, maybe by Friday. Now, what kind of maybe is that? Is that a government telling the people to go out there and make bomb or commit crime? Philip J. Pierre, you cannot handle our country. None of you. Our country is a mess, and I have already concluded that you are a madman. From the time you gave that answer at your press conference, I know that you are a madman. To say to the people, eat, do banana cake, banana bread, banana flour, banana jam, banana egg. What is this? You do not have a plan for the people. But sometimes God puts us in situations for us to learn. Now, the media of St. Lucia are a bunch of hypocrites. Father Anthony came out, I saw something on DBS, and I'm seeing even the Catholics giving him mépris. Because you have to address an issue directly. You cannot come and put all the ministers in the same blanket and say to them, oh, as a leader, you must be doing that, you must be doing that. Father Anthony, if you are a man of the cloth, as you proclaimed, if you are a man of the cloth, why didn't you call out Richard Frederick for this vicious verbal assault on me? You came pussyfooting it and buttering it. No, you have to come out and be truthful. Also, where are the Pentecostal pastors who always sit in the House of Parliament praying? Where are y'all? Y'all were on matches with the St. Lucia Labour Party. Y'all spoke against Chasney, but y'all cannot come out as pastors. That's why I will take my tithes and I will not give it to y'all. I'll not give y'all my offering, because y'all pastors are a bunch of hypocrites too. Because I need to understand, if God asks you as a pastor to stand up for righteousness, why are you pastors sitting by the side? God said you have to take care of his flock, the people. God asked you to go out there to seek the lost at any cost. Many people are disappointed. I'm seeing Catholics making their comments. I'm not a Catholic, but the Catholics are disappointed in Father Anthony. So it tells me we have people in the society who are willing to hide under the blanket, come out with foolish statements instead of being forceful and saying, hey, we do not support this. And then all these pastors do is put up things. They want money, gold to set money, gold to set money. Jesus was born in a manger with animals around him. But y'all want this kind of prosperity gospel. Y'all are ashamed. And Father Fax, I am not a Catholic, but I prefer to listen to Father Fax more than y'all. Father Fax saying it as it is, ipamele. And then y'all would believe, because y'all are Pentecostal pastors, y'all will go to heaven before Father Fax. Father Fax will reach there before y'all. Father Fax pamele. When Alan Chasney was in power, Ikadi. When y'all there in power, SLP, Ikadi. He is saying it. The Pentecostal pastors are hypocrites. Y'all have not come out to denounce that. Are y'all in bed with the government and all the wrong things that are being done in this country? Let me tell you, and this is why I find a lot of people clinging on me. Even people that support the St. Lucia Labour Party do not like what's going on. They reach out to me and they are clinging on to me. They are praying for me so I can continue doing the good work. Because they are afraid. They are afraid of victimization. And there is a spirit of fear in this country. People are telling me I'm the female Guy Joseph. There is a spirit of fear. How can I, as a responsible citizen, sit here and not say anything? How can I just sit here and not say what is wrong in this country? You'll take the people tithes, you'll take the people offering, but you are not for the people. You are not for the poor people. You are for the government. God said, separate yourself from them and seek the lost, seek the poor. And Father Anthony coming with that kind of statement? No. It ain't working like that. You have to denounce this behavior. Where were you, Father Anthony, when they were blasting Alan Chastney? Now let me tell you what is happening. Because I am on a rampage giving them licks, they are now ashamed. They are saying, I'm saying so many things about the Prime Minister. Oh, not to touch Philip J. Pierre. Y'all terrorized Alan Chastney for 5 years, and y'all have continued doing it now. And now y'all want us to say, no, don't do that. No, whatever you sow, that is what you are going to reap. What you sow is what you're going to reap. What is going on in our country? I really want to know what is. So right now, the believers like myself do not even have shelter in the church. And I'm seeing the Catholics themselves are upset with Father Anthony for the way he approached this situation. When God has given you a call for the sheep, to tend to the sheep, you cannot take sides. You have to call a spade a spade. Now, tonight, I am going to show you that the media has taken the highway. The media in St. Lucia has been a corrupt body. The media in St. Lucia, they are not reporting. They are not doing investigative journalism. And if they do it, it is a half-ass job. You have Norbert Williams. And bravo to you, Norbert Williams, for this comprehensive memorial service you did today on Sky FM. Bravo to you. Bravo to you. Let me tell you, what you said, and this is what I like, what you said was factual. You and Timothy Mangle was factual. Y'all went there and y'all presented the truth. You have been speaking about this issue from Friday, and today is Tuesday. You and Timothy Mangle went on to Sky FM and spoke about it again. Have the media contacted Norbert or Timothy to do a proper report? No. The media of St. Lucia, have they contacted Sohria Alexander to get a report and carry the story of a minister of government with their verbal assault on me? But they're saying, she shouldn't do that. I'm giving you all a dose of your own medicine. You can't be bad and cantankerous. Maybe if it was a weaker person, the person would have cowered. Where is the media of St. Lucia to carry that story? They are. This is why I'm telling you all, share the live, tag your friends, because people need to hear the truth. Now I will show you, my job here is to show you how biased these people are. We are going to watch a video. Just give me 1 minute. And let me tell you, Guy Joseph is like me. You ain't coming and tell me nonsense. I defending myself. I showing you I'm not afraid of you. But St. Lucia, we have a serious issue going on in our country. The people of St. Lucia, let me tell you all something. You want to know how many civil servants have messaged me privately and said, we are supporting you, I love you, but we cannot talk because they are going to victimize us. Okay, I'm just getting to know that Carly is Arnold's son. Okay, thanks Carly, thanks for watching. I'm going to play a tape for you. And I will show you how biased. We're going to play for you War of Words. They were quick. They were quick to go and show the people before the elections the war of words between Guy Joseph and Richard Frederick, but they have taken a back seat in not reporting, and that's why we have crime, gender violence crime. This is why we have it. They have no media house have contacted me to find out what has happened, and if they want, everything is on my live. I never said anything about the man, but all of them have cowered. It means a lot of people are going to be victimized, are in trouble in this country. Our media is corrupt. Take a listen, my people.
The Labour Party has castrated Richard Frederick, and they have him there like a little boy.
Castries Southeast MP Guy Joseph recently launched a broadside against talk show host and Castries Central candidate Richard Frederick. The attack seemingly stemmed from a recent embrace between former Prime Minister Dr. Kenny Anthony and Frederick. The two, who were seemingly at loggerheads for years, shared the friendly embrace in June 2021. However, Joseph, who has taken objection to this development during an appearance on UWP Media, proceeded to launch a diatribe-laced invective against his former cabinet colleague.
Now, you are a little boy. That you have to run and embrace Kenny, try and make love to Kenny for Kenny to embrace you. I mean, who does that?
Joseph did not stop there, unleashing a flurry of insults against the talk show host.
I
said that on my
You
program.
finish. You nothing again. You're not a man. You have been castrated by the Labour Party. You don't have no balls. Sound like a man. Every day I get in licks from Labour Party. I'm still here.
Still there. That's
I'm
right.
standing like
That's
a man.
Right. That's right.
About papi show. La yo previsa ou vin nan le platform ou ka hele, sa yo fel, sa yo pa fel. Moun ni pou ba mouchwe poche pou souye zye ou ka hele.
Jodi a même
Odi a ou like même se moun na. E kou vle mwen gay ka nou espe ba ou, sa ou ye, you know nothing.
Meanwhile, despite the attack, talk show host Richard Frederick remains steadfast concerning allegations surrounding two high-profile controversial matters, namely the Antonio Azensa asphalt and mining matter and the Pajoa letter.
Yes, it was filed in the Florida courts in September 2018, Guy Joseph. Guy Joseph is not 3 years yet, Guy Joseph. And I want to remind you, Guy Joseph, that up to now, Jack Warner still has an American visa, Guy Joseph. But guess what? There is an international warrant of arrest for Jack Warner. Okay, Guy Joseph? Right. Right. When the Americans want you, they do not revoke your visa, Guy Joseph.
Frederick has made a number of allegations against the minister, which Joseph has yet to publicly refute. The back and forth between the two political heavyweights comes as the island heads into what has been billed as one of the most consequential elections in the history of the parliamentary democracy. Sohria Alexander, HTS News Force.
Now you heard her. This is one of the most consequential elections in the history of St. Lucia. Listen to her words, consequential in the history of St. Lucia. The media played on the minds of the people of St. Lucia. So you saying that, the little man that were listening, the ordinary man listening would believe that this government is doing, well, the UWP government was doing something incorrect. Now, debunking the lies. Richard Frederick is saying that as soon as Guy Joseph lands in America, they're going to take him. Guy Joseph may have been to America from the time of the general election to now maybe 4 times. I don't know if he's here yet, but I know he was overseas. So I am showing you, they were willing to show Guy Joseph, you heard Guy Joseph told him he's nothing. Now you cannot blame Guy Joseph, because if you are attacking somebody, they will take you on. And I understand where Guy Joseph is coming from. They will take you on. So therefore, the media is quiet now. They are very quiet. This same man, Richard Frederick, have a verbal assault in words on a woman that didn't deserve that vile attack, and they are quiet. None of them have said anything. And Guy Joseph was correct in saying that the same Labour Party that said so much about you, you are now hugging and kissing them. So I need to understand if the media of St. Lucia have gone to sleep. Now, people may say, Guy Joseph, like Roro, he does. No. When you have this kind of people attacking you, you have to give them a dose of their same medicine. And this is what threw a lot of people off. They thought Guy Joseph was just being arrogant and quarreling because he's in government. No. An assault a verbal assault was sent on him. So he defended himself, and you could have seen he was irate. So you're asking Guy Joseph, you're asking me to just abide and accept the attacks from this man, to sit there and say nothing. No, we're going tete-a-tete, toe-to-toe. And Guy Joseph was the only person not afraid to challenge him. All the ministers of government are afraid of him. Sometimes you people need to read between the lines. This man is not accepted in the St. Lucia Labour Party. These people have internal role. Because, let me tell you why. If I am an independent candidate in your cabinet or in your government, I would not be on this show here acting like I begging, yes, boss, no, boss. He is looking for acceptance, because very well, there are lots of decent St. Lucia Labour Party supporters who did not support his assault on me, his verbal assault on me. Many of them did not accept the verbal assault. And let me tell you something. I saw, I'll not tell you who, I saw one of the hierarchies. I saw one of the hierarchies of the St. Lucia Labour Party, like loving my funeral service with him. It tells me this is a man of honor. It tells me he does not agree with the assault on me, because I know this particular person loves his mother dearly. So I need to find out, what are y'all going to do about this? We are demanding that we the people take a stance against this nonsense. We take a stance against the victimization. This is rubbish. We cannot continue to tolerate this. We just can't. Now, my people, I am going to show you, we're going down memory lane. I am going to show you, I'm bringing you down memory lane tonight. I am going to show you in the red. I can never beg anybody to love me. I can never beg anybody to accept me. I can never do that. I am supposed to have my own worth, my own value, and what I bring to the table, that's what you accept. Chasney had the balls. Chasney had the gonads to fire you. Sassinom. But Philip J. P. says, he is a man of the people. He is the man. He's going to listen to the people. And you have a man doing this? No. Let's listen to In the Red.
The Prime Minister, who delivered the feature address to the conference, used the occasion to heap heavy criticism on the opposition United Workers' Party. suggesting that the party is a cunning enemy that understands how to use propaganda and psychological warfare. According to Dr. Anthony, the UWP is like a cult, with a membership that exhibits blind faith and obedience.
That is why many supporters of the United Workers' Party saw nothing wrong with the cancellation of the visa of Richard Frederick. To this day, they will argue that there was nothing wrong with that.
Stop it here, my sweetie. So we have Ken. We have Ken saying that they are seeing nothing wrong with the visa to get this guy out of there in the United Workers' Party. Snake Oil could not do it. But I have to, in everything that is going on, despite Dr. Anthony is a parliamentary rep of the St.Lucia Labour Party, I may not agree with everything he does, but I have to respect him. I have to respect Ken for not associating himself in that cabinet with this rubbish. Dr. Anthony was a former prime minister. And I believe Dr. Anthony holds a certain stature throughout the Caribbean and the world. And if I was Dr. Anthony, I would not want to be in any cabinet with you. I would not want to be associated with you. So, I want to understand what has changed now. Kenny, a lot of us are trying to read Kenny right now. Kenny is like, how will I say it? He is very silent. A lot of us trying to read him right now. But actions speak louder than words. It's obvious. I know he's saying he had his surgery and whatever, but actions speak louder than words. Right? I have had my run-ins with Dr. Anthony. I've given him mepui. He come and he doesn't mepuize me, but he does come and he talk. He never disrespect me. You think if Kenny Anthony was the Prime Minister of St. Lucia, in fact, that would never happen. You see the fact that Richard Frederick verbally assaulted me, Dr. Kenny Anthony would never have that man in his party or in his cabinet, so that would have never happened. That would have never happened. But Richard Frederick feels empowered to go after me because Philip J. Pierre is a weak link. He is very weak. So let us continue with the tape.
But if it is thought that that issue lies dead, then we do have something else coming at the right time.
Castries Central MP, Mr. Richard Frederick, had his U.S. residence and diplomatic visas revoked by the United States Embassy last year, forcing him to resign as housing minister. In the general elections that followed, he was narrowly re-elected as the UWP government lost the polls by a margin of 11-6. Prime Minister Dr. Kenny Anthony told ruling party faithful that members of the UWP saw nothing wrong with allegations against Richard Frederick, that he had under-invoiced vehicles, and what he felt were lies told by the UWP leader, Stevenson King, to the effect that he was not told why Mr. Frederick's visas were revoked. In contrast, Dr. Anthony felt the Labour Party supporters became easily rattled. He pointed to a recent controversy over the ruling party's stated intention to grant $500 bursaries to new secondary school students.
You know, the tragedy of it was...
Okay, we don't need this part. So I want to show y'all. And you see a man, Dr. Kenny Anthony. Dr. Kenny Anthony and no fool. Right? He is no fool. And I believe that he was very calculating with his decision in terms of Richard Frederick. People have been calling on this government. Imagine, Mr. Bermuda, a private citizen, called a radio station. Mr. Bermuda is not a minister of government, and they want to hang him. They have written all sorts of stuff about him, saying Uncle Shaz was there. Uncle Shaz Patela. This was two different settings. Uncle Shas wasn't there. So I want to know, where are those who are after Mr. Bermuda? Where are y'all now? Dr. Kenny Anthony is, I don't care if y'all vex with him, y'all don't like him, but I give Jack his jacket. Dr. Kenny Anthony is the only person I respect in that party. Did you look at Kenny Anthony's demeanor when they were doing the swearing in Parliament? Did y'all see his demeanor? You must watch people's body language. You must watch what they do. Now I am going to show you another video. I am playing the videos to hold Pierre accountable. I'm going to play the one Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre outlines agenda. I'm holding them accountable. I'm speaking tonight.
It's official. Philip J. Pierre has been sworn in as Prime Minister of St. Lucia. The auspicious occasion took place right here where I stand at the Governor General's residence on Wednesday, July 28th, 2021. Following the swearing-in ceremony, Pierre fielded questions from members of the media. He responded to what he believes may be one of his biggest challenges after taking the reins of power.
I have to bring some level of normalcy, some level of togetherness, some level of trust. You can't have in this country, no one seems to trust anybody. You can't trust the government.
He wants to bring in some normalcy. He wants to bring in trust. And it seems like no one can trust this government. Newsflash. It is 6 months and we don't trust you. Excuse me. We don't trust you because when you went in and you got sworn in as the Prime Minister of St. Lucia, you were like a little sheep. You were crying. You were there, oh my God, I want to do good for the people. We don't trust you, sir. We don't trust your government because it is blatant assassination of a private citizen. And you sat there and you're not doing anything, and you're trying to spin it to say, I went after him. I was a good soul, wishing whoever that was sick well. I was a good soul. However, you sat there and you did nothing, and you want us to trust you. Newsflash, we're not trusting you, brother. Continue.
I always said that if a country cannot trust the words coming from its leader, then something's wrong with that country.
As for the Prime Minister's top priority, it remains the health of the nation.
Stop it there. He said if people cannot trust the Prime Minister, something is wrong with the country. Yes, boss. Something is wrong with our country because you are condoning one of your government ministers, and there are St. Lucia Labour Party supporters, the genuine ones, who are not accepting what Richard Frederick did to me. They are against it. But however, you have turned a blind eye, but the people are having none of it. Who is not trustworthy? You. Because you said that you want us to trust you. But how can we trust you when it is blatant in front of our eyes? You are accepting foolishness. Look at Miguel Fevrier threatening somebody's life. You still have him. It's like our country is being run by a set of vagabonds. Our country is being run by a set of V-necks. Our country is being run by some wolf rats. Carry on.
Get St. Jude Hospital open. We have no choice. I know many people are speaking about finding out how much money was spent at St. Jude. I will find that out too. But my main objective is to get these people out of the stadium.
Stop it here. Bon Dieu, people, I tell you, that's why they come in for me. Because Sohria Alexander is here to play them. Just give me a minute. I am here to play them. This man said his goal is all about health. His goal, we're not even going St. Jude's yet. His goal is always about health. But have you seen how this man handled the pandemic? Many people got infected and lost their lives because he told us to trust the science. He doesn't even know what science he was speaking to. Now he is telling us trust Fig Vet. The Lord have mercy on us. He is now telling us to trust Fig Vet. Now let me tell you, trust the science because he had no plan for our health sector. He had no plan. Trust the Fig Vet because he has no plan for our economy. Carry on.
Been in that statement now for 12 years. While politicians argue, while politicians make threats at each other.
Oh, stop. Oh, the Holy Ghost taking me. While politicians make threats at each other, listen to this man.
We want our country and our lives to return to normal.
God have mercy upon us.
Oh, wait, let me drink some. Why, my pastor praying. Why, Lord Jesus, come quickly. Imagine the man is saying while politicians fight with each other. You knew they were fighting with each other because you were part of the underground planning to take out Shasta and the United Workers' Party. So you saying politicians fighting. I didn't see in the United Workers' Party these guys. When them guys, if they fight behind closed door, good. But when those guys went into parliament, what fighting? You have an independent candidate and the St.Lucia Labour Party supporters, those who are the good ones, serious, what they're saying, you are allowing an independent Labour who is not a bona fide Labour to go after Sohria and attack her. And you are talking about fighting, but the fighting is not even from a bona fide St.Lucia Labour Party supporter. The fighting is from an independent Labour, Saki independent Labour. What is this? Saki an independent Labour candidate or whatever, or minister. So the people, the St.Lucia Labour Party, it is eroding because of that independent Labour you have attacking citizens and a woman. But I ain't no weak woman. If I was a weak woman, I'd go and cry. Me a cry. I come in straight at y'all with grenades. You see Russia going for Ukraine and all the allies come to back up Ukraine. I have all my allies waiting for us to fight the war. Carry on, my dear.
Politicians call the police to look for equipment. I mean, this, and the people are suffering.
Pierre affirms that as St. Lucia's Prime Minister, victimization of opposition members will be a thing of the past.
There are 2 members in the opposition and two independents. We will give them the respect. We will not invite them to cry.
Pay that laughing thing
we
for me.
Not
stop that.
Wish that they cry.
Stop this. He is going to respect the... Why, voodoo science? Voodoo everything. Why? Mirror.
We want our country and our lives to return to normal.
I never know where it came from. I don't know where it came from. I mean, this
God have mercy upon us.
victimizing, where you have your press secretary disrespecting Alan Chasney. When you're in government, you're supposed to have a certain decorum. So you see, Philip J. Pierre embraces this kind of behavior. You are Alan Chasney's subordinate. I ain't government. I can give all of them map where I gave them. Right? I'm an independent person. But you went after Shas and saying it's because Shas didn't leave money there. And Shas had to take his own money to provide some chair to his children in Mikud South. Right? And you want to come and sit there and say you will not victimize them? Look at how, when Uncle Shas came back, y'all went for him, saying he wasn't there, not to give him his salary. But y'all know y'all wrong on that. I haven't heard Uncle Shas said anything. Uncle Shas, I want a press conference. Okay, Uncle Shas, you need to come and update us.
Anymore. Will not starve them of resources. I've taken the position publicly, and I'm going to ensure that each parliamentarian will receive an allocation for its constituency.
The formalities of handing over power from the United Workers' Party administration to the St. Lucia Labour Party administration is now officially complete. Pierre says in the coming days he will be announcing his cabinet of ministers as he looks forward to a smooth transition. From inside the Governor General's residence, Sohria Alexander, HTS News Force.
Now, what I need to know, let me tell you, these people, they want to amend the constitution of St. Lucia. This is why they want to shut you all so up, because I'm on to them. They want to amend the constitution of St. Lucia. You remember, Alan Chasney did not have a deputy speaker of the house. He had Andy. Let me tell you what they want to do. But St. Lucians, we have to arise. And I'm telling you, the reason why, I'll tell you why I will throw my support behind Alan Chasney. Alan Chasney did not promise the people of St. Lucia anything. All he did, he continued working. However, this Prime Minister, Philip J. Pierre, promised to be above board. Promised to be better than Alan Chasney and all his ministers. But let me speak to you. What they are doing, Philip J. Pierre and them are doing what they want with the Constitution. Remember already? They have already broken the Constitution by putting us in illegal confinement without a state of emergency. So right now they want to, and people of St. Lucia, that is time. That is the time. We don't care if they have unrecount, if they have Rona, if they have flu Rona or no Rona, we matching. We go in and stand outside of the House of Parliament. You know what the boys want to do now? The boys want to go in the House of Parliament to amend the Constitution. So the Constitution would say that a deputy speaker can be a minister of government. And they were the ones blaming Uncle Chasney of doing corrupt things. Instead of méprising people, listen to those people carefully. Listen to them. They are not on your side. So right now, they are even doing things, bold-faced in your face, where they want to go into Parliament and amend the Constitution to state that a deputy speaker can also be a minister. Alan Chasney never did that. He never interfered with the Constitution. What I liked about Alan Chasney, what he did, on the financial side, he ensured that he had a board of qualified people to oversee the economic fund for the people of St. Lucia, to ensure no cocoa maca go there. Everything the St. Lucia Labour Party has done is 50 times worse than what the former government did. So he went into people, you're not paying attention. You're not stupid people. You're bright people. Just pay attention. So you didn't see what he did. His first order of the day was for him to go in the House of Parliament and amend the economic fund, St. Lucia Economic Fund, the CIP fund, so ministers can decide what to do with it. People of St. Lucia, open your eyes. Why you think they are after me like that? As I said to y'all, I am not coming on here to lie to anybody. I'm not coming on here to tell you stories. I am showing you facts, empirical information, data to show you what they are doing. So far from the time they have come into government, all they have done is things to please themselves. Why haven't they gone in and say, because the labor code to do the minimum wage thing, a decent minimum wage, you would have, to deal with the employers, legal minds, all sorts of things, a lot of negotiation. Why haven't you done that? People working for $200 a week. You're going in the supermarket, whether you're making a decent salary or not, you cannot even afford the things in the supermarket. So why haven't you gone to Parliament and say, that's the first order of the day? Why haven't you gone to Parliament to say that we need to take care of our frontliners? But you are going to go into Parliament to amend the Constitution. St. Lucians, you will remember Soso. You will remember Soso as saying to you, watch your bread. Your bread is being burnt in the toaster. Your bread is being burnt in the toaster. I'm giving you all things to think about, my people. Now, I want to show you all another tip. We're going down memory lane. Okay, let me see which one I'm going to show you all. Okay, I am going to show you the HTS video, and it's going to be, I'm going to show you how the journalists in St. Lucia are laughable. I follow some of the journalists in St. Vince. Let me tell you, the Vincentians have a vibe in that they do proper journalism. And there's this guy who really does awesome journalism, and he's like a threat to Ralph. But he's not backing down. So I need you to listen to this half-ass in investigative journalism from Stanley Lucen.
The recent cancellations for 2 of the National Housing Corporation's contracts with the Fresh Start Construction Company is raising questions about the accuracy of some of the assertions of the Minister for Housing in justifying the cancellation and the potential costs of calling off the deal to the government of St. Lucia. Stanley Lucian has more.
In a follow-up to a story broadcast by News Force on January 12, 2022 on the cancellation of contracts by the Board of the National Housing Corporation, NHC, News Force delved deeper into the allegations made by the Housing Minister, Richard Frederick. One of the startling revelations made by the Housing Minister was that there was no planning approval for both the Talvern and the Shock developments.
Stop it here. There was no approval for the Talvern development. Norbert Williams and Timothy Mangle debunked those lies on Friday and today. Now, you see, let me tell you, I am opening your eyes tonight and every other night. The same way I said to you that this media, if they want to get my number, trust me, they can get it. They can get it. The media have not contacted me to get a story out of me, to see what I said, and even to play the clipping. I could cut it for them, give them the thing, and to play to show the 180,000 people in St. Lucia what I said. They have not contacted me. Right? Have the media contacted Timothy Mangle and Norbert Williams, after that scathing information and that shake up Norbert and Timothy did on Friday and today, was that trending on news tonight? Have they contacted Mr. Mangal or Mr. Williams or Miss Alexander concerning the incident? The media of St. Lucia, they are protecting this government.
Taken by the St. Lucia National Housing Corporation, NHC, the landowner, and Fresh Start Construction, the developer. Here's Minister Frederick's statement on January 12, 2022.
The board took the decision to terminate both of those contracts.
News Force investigations reveal that the Talvin development had in fact been approved by the Development Control Authority, DCA, as confirmed by a letter dated February 7, 2020, addressed to the then acting managing director of the St. Lucia National Housing Corporation, Claudius Francis, not the Claudius Francis who currently serves as the Speaker of the House of Assembly. The DCA, in a letter to the NHC, which partnered with Fresh Start Construction on both the Talvin and the Shock projects, said the approval for the Talvin development was granted on the 5th of February 2020. Newsforce also spoke to officials of the Ministry of Planning who confirmed that both the Talvin and the Shock developments were approved, contrary to the statements of the Housing Minister, Richard Frederick. But what of the Housing Minister's claim of an 80 to 20% split in payments, with the contractor Fresh Start receiving the lion's share of the deal?
Both of the developments were started illegally. And once you start an illegal development, you do it at your own risk.
So how is it illegal?
Because
the development was started illegally. Now, you see the lies that were peddled against the former government. Let me tell you, St. Lucians, and you will always remember so. You went on a man who was on his show every Thursday. Shazzy! Guy! So they made you all believe these two men were bad. He is saying that how can you start an illegal development? However, you are looking at Fresh Start and Mr. Peter Felicien. I am standing up for him. You know why? He is one of us, a local businessman who took on a project that no one wanted to take on because of the terrain of the land. He went in with his excavators and did the work. And now you're saying y'all want to go in and estimate what work was done, and then he took some of the dirt or whatever and he sold it back to government. You see the pea-brain men we have in politics, they are so petty. The man used his excavator to clear the land, and you're saying he's selling back the same soil or whatever to government. It tells me this man is not a developer. This minister of housing is not a true developer. Mr. Felicien, Peter Felicien, is one of us. He didn't have to do it. He took the risk when no other person or no other developer wanted to do. Right? And he would only get compensation when the land or the house or whatever is sold. You need to open your mind and your eyes, St. Lucian. They have lied to you. Philip J. Philip Mosozoway. I need to understand, why is this man still in your cabinet? The people of St. Lucia, I'm going to tell you, Philip J. they have shifted away from this government. They are wounded. They have shifted away from this government. Carry on.
There's no DC approval for either of them.
As it turns out, on the surface, the 80-20 payment arrangement is indeed true and enshrined in the contract. However, Newsforce was informed by people with intimate knowledge of the contract that there's more than meets the eye on the payment arrangements. The shop development was both commercial and residential, with the developed commercial lots to be sold at $30 a square foot, $20 to be paid to Fresh Start Construction with the National Housing Corporation to receive the balance of $10. This works out to be a 66% to Fresh Start to 34% to the National Housing Corporation. For the residential lots at Shock, priced at $20 a square foot, the share of the sale in that instance is more evenly split, with Fresh Start down to receive 57.5% of the price and the NHC to receive 42.5%. For the Talvin development, the land is priced at $13 a square foot, with Fresh Start Construction to receive $9 and the National Housing Corporation $4, which works out to be a 69% to a 31% split. 69% goes to Fresh Start. But what about the controversial 80 to 20% split in the payment contained in the contract? This arrangement is for the initial payments to ensure that the developer recoups his payment first. St.Lucia for the HTS News Force.
Only a jackass would come on television and lie like that. And do you think that Mr. Felicien, first thought, do you think that this man would invest millions of his dollars at his own risk and not benefit from the sale of land property? Are you an idiot? Are you foolish? And you know, St. Lucians have to apologize for believing the rubbish this man was saying. Guy Joseph is not a part of the people's business. First Thought has done a lot of work in St. Lucia. The man has invested his millions. The man has invested his money. So what you think? You think that he is just going to lie down, sit there, and let you do nonsense. Take him to the cleaners, Mr. Felicien. I am sorry that I will be part of it. We have to pay you as taxpayers, right? But this is for the foolishness this man did. Sue him for the panty he has on him. Sue them, because our country was in the right direction. And all now so the Rodney Bay roundabout would have been completed. How many people lost their jobs for 6 months because you want to go after Guy Joseph? Cut your nose to spite your face. This is just sheer madness. And the sad thing about this, my people, they have been saying that just lying, Guy Vole, Guy C, Guy Sa, you Vole. And look at the liars in our faces. Look at the liars. Who are the liars? They are the liars. They are the liars. So, as I have said to you, there's a shift. And I'm telling Philip J. Pierre, the bona fide SLP supporters, people are afraid to come out and talk because of victimization. Look at how y'all came for me in all ways. Look at how y'all came for me. So people are genuinely afraid. People have messaged me to say, so we are with you. We're supporting you, but we cannot talk so. We cannot say anything because they are victimizing us. We cannot do that. Under Alan Chasney, while y'all were in the civil service, y'all calling him Shat, Cochon. Y'all call him everything. But he didn't listen to that. He continued working. Let's keep working. He continued working. And today you want us to just sit there and accept this? No. The half-assed report from HTS, they need to go and get Mr. Mangal, Norbert, and speak about this. It is not about any political party. It is about the people of St. Lucia. When are you going to understand that? It is about the people of St. Lucia. And Philip J. Pierre is saying, oh, now concerning St. Jude's, he said in the tape I played you that he wants to get the people health up and up. They are playing Russian roulette with St. Jude's. They want Alan Shastney. Let me tell you what they try to do. They want Alan Shastney to look bad. They want Guy Joseph to look bad. But Alan Shastney and Guy Joseph are financially able to take care of themselves. You know who feeling the pinch now? The little Malaways. They are the ones feeling the pinch. So you think you are hurting Alan Shastney and Guy? You are hurting the people of St. Lucia. You are not hurting Alan because you let over 2,000 people without jobs for 6 months. The roundabout project is not going to start. That might stay there and drag because First Start is not going to do it. Because this government has no respect. They said Alan Shastney was walking over people. No, your government is walking over people because if the contract says within 85 days you're supposed to speak to the business owner and you didn't, what do you expect them to do? Disrespect. This is a government of disrespect. Where is the honor in this government? Where is the credibility of this government? And this man wants to come on his show and saying people lie. I love the way God works. I love retribution. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. And let me tell you, nobody deserves an Oscar for such a dynamic presentation on Friday and today. These guys explain that. Let me tell you, Mangal spoke in Patois and Nobby was in his English speaking and telling the people about it. So every corner of St. Lucia heard. A lot of people listening to Sky FM. Now, why do you believe they want to close Sky FM? They want to close Sky FM because I love that about Sky FM. We are not coming there to lie on people, to say things that are not true. That's not our style. Same thing with me. It's not my style. I'm not coming here to lie on anybody. I'm going to show you the truth. I am going to show it to you. Men in their coats and their ties and their thing, believe they're bigger than everybody? No. You are at the same level with the people because the people that put you there. You know, and I'm doing my show here. Am I supposed to come with coat and tie and all kind of nonsense? No. I am with my people. My people have to connect with me. I ain't no fake. I'm not going to come here acting fake. This is the people's show where I tell them the truth. And you sit there, Philip J. Pierre. Let me tell you, your confidence, people's confidence in this government has been eroded. There is a shift, and let me tell you, I can feel this shift. We in the opposition, meaning the people of St. Lucia, we are on the offense, and this government is on the defense. I can feel the shift because let me tell you, people, the amount of messages that's coming, right, to my business from Facebook with all those videos they made, they cut it and they put it for people to try to portray me like what I was saying is not right. But we took it down. Go share it on WhatsApp, but we're not giving you the platform on Facebook to spew garbage that I never said, put it in a bad way. You'll have met your match. This little lady, like the person said, oh, this little lady that giving the people stress. Hey, you? Yes. You know, I am here to teach you. I am here to help you. And Uncle Shas, I need to hear you tomorrow. Now, let me tell you all something, Uncle Shas. You see, I'm doing my show here. My show is not sticking or anything like that, right? My show is not sticking, and you see my life just flowing. It's because I upgraded. So Uncle Shas, where you're keeping your press conferences, look into what package you have with Flow. Now let me tell you something about Flow, people. Flow, if you have the cheapest package, Flow goes thick. Then they have a second package. I didn't try the second package. I took the best package because I am somebody, when I'm doing something, I want to do it good. So this is why I am crying again, because I took the highest package, and that's when you see how the internet is flawless. It works very well. So Uncle Shas, whoever is your administrator, you'll need to look at that place. Put don't do the press conference on Wi-Fi. Plug the damn cord to the Ethernet cord to the modem, so you get a constant stream. Let us do things that the last press conference was awesome. However, let us do things in a good way. When we come, we show them we're ready. No live sticking. We need to hear all our speakers. Fairer. Excuse me. Therapy is on fire. Fortuna is on fire. Women taking over. We standing up to the bullies. We are not playing. And the Philip J. Pierre doctrine is being played out in our faces by allowing a minister of government to verbally assault a private citizen in as much as she is a woman. It is wrong. And he has sat there and done nothing. Philip J. Pierre doctrine, go to the courthouse with Ernest Hille. Philip J. Pierre doctrine turns a blind eye to a minister of government attacking a woman. This is what you'll vote for. As I said, people got vexed with me. People on their side got vexed. I said, I can never vote SLP. You'll have a man there that's clueless. He is clueless. I would not vote for him. So you'll remove a man who worked for the people of St. Lucia. You'll removed a worker. Now let me tell you all something, civil servants. Roro just start. Trouble just start. You'll just start not getting your money. Listen, you all must listen attentively. He said he's going to take bonds. People bonds is a loan. And when you take the people bond and you can't pay it back, is Roro. So I wonder, why can't he go to the World Bank, to IMF, to CDB and all of them? Why can't he go take a loan, stretch it like they usually do, to help the country? Tell me, maybe they are not going to borrow to him because they see no plan in this man. Help me understand what is going on here. People, you all have to think. It's not about me. It's not about you. It's not about party. It is about what this government is doing. So he is fooling you to say to you, we're not going to take loans. We're going to take bonds. A bond is a loan. And if you can't pay it, it can put us in trouble. Why aren't you going the normal route? Something is wrong. I really am anxious to see the 2022 to 2023 budget, because right now, any government who is smart would look for the people of St. Lucia. Too many people have lost their jobs. Too many people are hurting. And you sit there and do nothing. Oh, the people trust the sign, trust the fig vet, trust this, trust that. Really? St. Lucians, we cannot allow the rest of the world to call us a low IQ nation. We have to elevate. Now, yes, Mia won 30 seats, but I still don't agree with that. I believe a good government always have a good opposition. So right now in St. Lucia, we only have two. We only have two opposition members in the House. But little did they know, there are thousands of us outside looking in to see what this government is doing. There are thousands of us. Now you see, just give me a minute. There is something going on in Viewfort, but I will check it out after the live because I can't really see it now because I'm on my computer. Let me see what you are saying in the chat room. And yes, the SLP supporters are listening. Some are listening because I'm making sense. Some are listening maybe to report back to people or whoever. But as I said, when I'm here, I always come with the truth. I have showed you all the videos. You have to hold any government accountable. And he is saying he's only there for 6 months. 6 months and you have made a royal mess. I believe that every minister of government, every member of parliament, they are afraid of Richard Frederick because without Richard Frederick, there is no St. Lucia Labour Party government. Because he is the one that was instrumental in their victory, because there is no way Peepson plan would have been able to win this general election. Now, my people, it is 10 o'clock. I'm going to see you on Friday. Friday, we're going to have some more fun, some more discussion. Thank you for being with me. Love you. Have a blessed night. Stay safe. And I love you. Bye.